for the New Zealanders. Glenn Moss plays in goal. That is Winston Reid, not Ed Winston. I'm sure you'll recognise some of these players' names, even if there is the odd issue with the translation. Tom Doyle there wearing number 27. Andrew Durante, of course, will play alongside Reid at the back. And there is Anthony Hudson, first match in charge. And it's a great ball as well. Glenn Moss was brave in punching clear. A lot of pressure being applied by Uzbekistan. That's the best moment of the game so far for the home side.
And Glenn Moss having to be on his toes.
Foul count is relatively even. There's a Nestorov in goal, the 31-year-old playing his 84th international. And he stays on his line, and that's a great save. Wood might wonder there if the ball has crossed the line, but the officials, there's no movement from them. But this will be the best angle. It's a good save. It's a very good save. Players that are still in their teens or early 20s. I'm sure that's part of what has attracted Anthony Hudson to the job. Is the prospect of working with this group of players for the next 5 or 6 years. As a shooting chance just goes wide, dragged across goal. And in the end, Costa Barbarouses not able to hit the target. And that was a promising move from the New Zealanders.
And Chris James working very hard in midfield to close players down. It's looking like at times that they want to try and press quite high, but the gap between midfield and strikers is...
Far post chance, save Moss, and then away on the rebound. I'm not sure how much Glenn Moss knew about this save, but he did enough to keep Tursunov out. I don't think Tursunov could quite believe the space he was given at the far post.
I'm just going to say, particularly midfield, it's very difficult at times when it's we're often thrown together with 48 hours or minimal build-up to prepare. So there's no excuses this time round. They've been together, the Spire Academy in Doha.
Shooting chance, and Moss again. Well, the movement of the football is causing Glenn Moss a few issues. And his primary concern is simply get something behind it. That's exactly what Doyle does there in making a good tackle. Uzbekistan are getting ever closer. Confusion, but New Zealand not able to capitalise, and eventually Nestorov collects, and now away they go down this right wing side again. And this time it's Tursunov. A lovely little back heel. The party tricks are coming out from Uzbekistan. Lovely ball from Akhmedov. And a chance again, and he scored. Well, it was coming, wasn't it? That is a stunning goal from Uzbekistan, and it was the most likely candidate, Odil Akhmedov, who opens the scoring for the home side.
Well, a well-deserved goal from Uzbekistan. And what about that finish from Akhmedov? Sweeping play from Uzbekistan. From the back right through the front. And it was that, again, that transition period where midfield just had far too much space. The ball broke down for the All Whites in the...
So referee Ravshan Ermanov does indeed blow for half-time.
The All Whites play with that fantastic goal from Akhmedov.
A rare chance to get forward for Storm Roux. Swung in by James, but not far enough. And Tyler Boyd's gone down in the penalty area. The suggestion of contact with the head. And Uzbekistan put the ball out of play immediately.
There's far too much room between.
And again in the penalty area, and a chance to run at goal. A hint of a heel being clipped there as well. And New Zealand just scrambling the ball clear at the cost of a corner. And you consider that Uzbekistan, in the last World Cup qualifying campaign, they finished up in, it was essentially a playoff match as they again advance. They haven't got too many numbers here. And eventually, all that could be done was to shoot directly at Glenn Moss, and eventually New Zealand scramble it clear. And that's what they're doing at the moment. They are just scrambling They are under the pump, New Zealand.
That's right, they actually a bit of revenge a couple of days ago against Jordan, who they actually lost in that Asian qualifier. Jordan ended up losing to Uruguay in the intercontinental playoff.
Alimov, and a shooting chance and a second goal. Well, you can't say it hasn't been coming. New Zealand are well under the pump here, and it's a second for Akhmedov. For Uzbekistan, they lead 2-0. And the challenge a little late. And Winston Reid looking to get involved here. And now there's a bit of pushing and shoving. Now, the referee had that under control, but Winston Reid was keen to just exert a little justice as well. Tempers starting to fray. And here come again the white shirts of Uzbekistan. Just running forward at will, and a great ball played through, and it's only Glenn Moss that saves the All Whites blushes. That is just too easy. Smashing this time through the middle of the park. Lovely touch. He's enjoying his night out is Akhmedov. And how's that for a switch of play? Oh. Drive at goal, and why not? Why not? Rashidov, the second half substitute. They really are a side in sync, aren't they? Movement is good, passing is accurate generally. Support players there. So too the inventiveness, and now a chance for the third. Well, they've just walked that into the back of the New Zealand goal. 3-0, and it's the skipper this time. Well, I said the party tricks were out tonight in Tashkent. And the celebrations can certainly now begin. This is a dominant performance.
Well, they've just walked right through the left-hand side of the All Whites, haven't they? I almost sense that they've got the ability just to step it up when they need to, and they certainly did it then. Shifted up at a gear.
Alimov tries one with the right foot. Good save, Glenn Moss.
Well, Glenn Moss again called into action.
It's good work for New Zealand on the counter. McGlinchey. Chance for Stevens. Joel Stevens on the first touch, just a little heavy, sets it up though, and a goal. And it is a first international goal. Finally, Jeremy Brockie breaks his international goal-scoring duck.
I was thinking, Andrew, before at times we've probably let ourselves down with not being assertive enough in the attacking third when we have had space in the ball. A great touch from Chris Wood. Joel Stephen unlucky, he lost control of the ball, but it fell to Jeremy Brockie.
Well, this match now in the final throws, it really has been an impressive all-round display. And it might not be done yet, the home side. That one bobbles across in the penalty area, scrambled clear. And that's been a word that's best applied to the New Zealand performance. At times scrambling, at times shown up by a very impressive Uzbekistan. The late consolation goal for Jeremy Brockie